Hello Beans, Roy here. I wanted to share something from my awareness, a little tool that I think is very helpful. I can't think of anything that's simpler than this. When we think of purpose here, it's just to grow. And everyone's got two choices because you can grow in different ways. Try not to be self-judgmental. Self-forgiveness is one of the most important things you can grasp. Understand that all the influence comes from people around you when you're a child, and this influences you. Just seen a video this morning on YouTube, and this young man's feeling really guilty about aspects of his recent behaviour. Had a vision of Jesus, and Jesus was really disappointed and frustrated and angry, and he felt the same. And to me, the notion of someone called Jesus being like that is a nonsense in itself, I'm afraid. I don't agree with that. It doesn't resonate as truth with me. I don't believe that someone all loving could be judgmental. I don't believe that someone all loving could think of anything other than what's the most beneficial for you in your individual journey. And there is no such thing as a God of wrath. God doesn't need to display wrath. This whole thing is set up to work. Very simple. All these influences when you're a child, this is what turns you out. You know, by the time you're, say, 13, you can start to get a little bit of independence in your awareness, a bit of self-determination, embrace that notion of self-responsibility. Is it possible that someone called Jesus, in the notion of the same person that people talk of and that's mentioned in the religious texts, that they could come back now? Of course. It's an awareness, you know. There's lots of people in the world called Jesus. A rose by any other name smells as sweet. Anyway, the point is this. Why would you develop an individual that has a purpose of growth based on free will? Why would you come back and absorb, take on the responsibility for all the negativity accumulated by everything else that's the same as you, when the role of all other self is to be individual and grow? And with that in mind, let's just think of this, if I may. This is just one notion to guide you all your life, I believe, I feel. So on this side, let's just say on my right side, I have divine positive. Can you see that? Just. And on this side, you have divine negative. And somewhere amongst all this vibration is you. And you were born, and you chose, I'm going to learn that. Bang, you dive in and you come into this world which has dominant influences. And that's where you start. And, you know, it's, where are you going to go? At every moment in your awareness, this is the simplicity. It doesn't get any easier than this. When you're present here, look, I'm present now. And all this stuff's going on around me. Circumstance, people, places, things, whatever it is. And when you're present and in control of self and in control of emotion, then you can determine with a greater sense of accuracy, I believe, which way you want to go from that moment. So at every point in your awareness where you have that sense of presence, then you can make the choice. Am I going to do this or am I going to do this? And it is always one or the other. And that determines your direction. And very simply, once the whole shuts down, it's where are you in relation to this point? Yeah? It's like, well, if you can raise your vibration, yeah, through dominant nature, desire, intention, yeah, expectation, and you keep moving up there, then you might well land over here and look forward to more growth, continuing on from where you left off. On the other hand, you might find that your nature, through free will, choice, we go here, I don't care. Neg, 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 neg. Yeah, and obviously all the neg will accumulate over there. And then at the end of cycle, well, what are you going to do there? Yeah, just denser and denser and denser in a negative way. Always, at every moment in your awareness, regardless of where you find yourself, you always have that choice. I'm aware of all of this, and based on this, I'm going this way. That's it.